Little House on the Prairie holds a special place in the hearts of many fans, thanks to its timeless storytelling and unforgettable characters. Over the years, we've watched the cast bring the beloved series to life, and sadly, some of them have passed on. Their contributions continue to resonate with us, making it important to remember the impact they had both on and off the screen. Let's take a look to 20 Little House on the Prairie actors who passed away and celebrate them. Kevin Hagen as Dr. Hiram Baker. Kevin Hagen, born on April 3, 1928, was 46 years old when he first portrayed Dr. Hiram Baker on Little House on the Prairie. Dr. Baker, a kind-hearted, compassionate country doctor, was a character who not only treated physical ailments, but also offered emotional support to the Ingalls family and the townsfolk of Walnut Grove. His steady presence and wisdom made him a beloved part of the show. Before his Little House fame, Hagen had an impressive stint in films and guest roles, including his role as a Confederate renegade in the 1965 film Shenandoah. This film was a turning point in his career as it marked his transition into more prominent roles in TV series. Later, Hagen continued performing in regional theaters, including a one-man show called A Playful Dose of Prairie Wisdom. Sadly, Kevin Hagen passed away on July 9, 2005, at the age of 77 after battling esophageal cancer. His death marked the loss of a gifted actor whose legacy lives on through the unforgettable role of Dr. Hiram Baker. Shannon Doherty as Jenny Wilder. Shannon Doherty, born on April 12, 1971, was just 11 years old when she appeared as Jenny Wilder on Little House on the Prairie from 1982 to 1983. Jenny, the spirited and resilient niece of the beloved character, Laura Ingalls Wilder, brought an added layer of youthful energy and charm to the show, quickly becoming a fan favorite. Doherty's career, however, soon expanded beyond Little House, with her breakout role as Heather Duke in the 1989 cult classic Heathers. This role marked a significant turning point in her career, establishing her as a bold, versatile actress. She would go on to capture hearts as Brenda Walsh on Beverly Hills, 90210, cementing her status as a household name. Sadly, Doherty's personal life became marked by adversity when, in 2015, she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. Her battle with cancer would span years, with it eventually metastasizing to her liver, brain, and bones. On July 13, 2024, Shannon Doherty passed away at the age of 53, surrounded by family after bravely fighting her illness for nearly a decade. Her legacy, though deeply intertwined with her challenging journey, lives on in the roles she left behind, including the unforgettable Jenny Wilder. Catherine McGregor as Harriet Olson. Catherine McGregor, born on January 12, 1925, was 49 years old when she portrayed the sharp-tongued and often comedic Harriet Olson on Little House on the Prairie from 1974 to 1983. As Mrs. Olson, the wife of the general store owner in Walnut Grove, McGregor brought a touch of spice to the show, often creating hilarious conflict with her over-the-top dramatics and snobbish demeanor. Off-screen, Catherine's journey as an actress began long before her iconic role, with a career spanning stage performances in New York and television roles in series like Mannix and Ironside. However, her real turning point came when she embraced the role of Harriet, which defined her career. However, in the later years, Catherine stepped back from the screen to focus on her personal life, becoming deeply involved in Hinduism and teaching acting. She would later retire from acting in the early 2000s. Catherine McGregor lived a quiet life, passing away at the age of 93 in November 2018 at the Motion Picture and Television Country House and Hospital in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles. While no cause was officially given, her legacy as the unforgettable Mrs. Olson remains a beloved part of television history. Richard Bull as Nels Olson. Richard Bull, born on June 26, 1924, was 50 years old when he first portrayed Nels Olson on Little House on the Prairie. As the long-suffering husband of the sharp-tongued Harriet Olsen, Nels was a gentle and patient soul, often playing the calm to his wife's stormy personality. His character, the owner of the town's general store, was a beloved presence in Walnut Grove, always acting as a stabilizing force in the chaos that often surrounded him. Bull's acting career began unexpectedly when, after a brief stint in music, he decided to pursue acting at Chicago's prestigious Goodman Theater. His first break came with a small role in The Greatest Story Ever Told, which opened doors to numerous other film and TV roles, including a standout turn as Doc in Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Over the years, Bull appeared in more than 100 television shows and films, leaving a lasting impact on the entertainment world. Sadly, Richard Bull passed away on February 3, 2014, at the age of 89, due to complications from pneumonia, but his portrayal of Nels Olsen remains one of his most cherished roles in television history, Dabbs Greer as Reverend Robert Alden. Dabbs Greer, born on April 2, 1917, was 57 years old when he began playing the role of Reverend Robert Alden. Known for his deep, reassuring voice and warm, fatherly demeanor, Reverend Alden served as a moral compass and spiritual guide to the residents of Walnut Grove. His character was both compassionate and wise, often offering solace and counsel in times of crisis. However, Greer's acting journey, which spanned over 60 years, began in theater and expanded into television and film, with notable roles in Gunsmoke, The Twilight Zone, and The Green Mile. His long and varied career marked a turning point in his later years when he portrayed the elderly Paul Edgecombe in The Green Mile, a role that earned him widespread recognition. After a lifetime of memorable performances, Greer passed away on April 28, 2007, at 90, due to kidney failure and heart disease, leaving behind a legacy of roles that will forever be remembered by fans of classic television and cinema. Hermione Baddeley as Kezia Horn. Hermione Baddeley, born on November 13, 1906, was 68 years old when she portrayed the character of Kezia Horn. Kezia was an eccentric, no-nonsense woman who provided much-needed support and humor to the small town of Walnut Grove, adding a distinct flavor to the show with her bold personality and sharp wit. Baddeley, known for playing brash, larger-than-life characters, had a storied career that spanned from the stage to film and television. She earned an Academy Award nomination for Room at the Top in 1959, and later voiced Madame Adelaide Bonfamille in The Aristocats, 1970, which became one of her iconic roles. Her remarkable career, which also included a Tony nomination and a Golden Globe win for her role in Maude, showcased her versatility and commitment to her craft. Unfortunately, Baddeley's life came to an end on August 19, 1986, at the age of 79, after suffering a series of strokes. Her vibrant presence, both on-screen and in her personal life, left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Carl Swenson as Lars Hansen. Carl Swenson, born on July 23, 1908, was 66 years old when he played Lars Hansen in Little House on the Prairie in 1974. As Lars, he brought warmth and reliability to the role of a loving father, becoming a memorable part of the Ingalls family's journey. Swenson's career spanned theater, film, and television, with notable roles like voicing Merlin in Disney's The Sword and the Stone, 1963. His time on Little House became one of his most beloved roles, but tragically, he passed away from a heart attack on October 8, 1978, just days after filming his final episode. The episode aired posthumously, marking a bittersweet farewell to his fans. Victor French as Isaiah Edwards. Victor French, born December 4, 1934, was 39 when he first played Isaiah Edwards in Little House on the Prairie in 1974. As Edwards, French brought to life a rugged yet caring figure, a loyal friend to the Ingalls family. Before this, he built a career in westerns and TV roles, often playing both villains and heroes, with notable appearances on Gunsmoke and Get Smart. After Little House, he continued working alongside Michael Landon in Highway to Heaven before his untimely death from lung cancer on June 15, 1989, just 3 months after his diagnosis. French's death marked the end of an era for many fans who grew up watching him portray some of television's most beloved characters. Eddie Quillen as Buffalo Bill. Eddie Quillen, born on March 31, 1907, was 67 when he played Buffalo Bill on Little House on the Prairie in the 1970s. As Buffalo Bill, Quillen brought charm and adventure to the character, reflecting his long career in film and TV. Starting in vaudeville as a child, he later starred in major films like The Grapes of Wrath, 1940, and Mutiny on the Bounty, 1935. By the 1960s and 70s, he transitioned to TV, appearing on shows like Gunsmoke and The Andy Griffith Show. Quillen continued working until his passing from cancer in 1990, leaving behind a lasting legacy in entertainment. James Jeter as Hans Dorfler. James Jeter, born on September 15, 1921, was 53 when he first portrayed Hans Dorfler on Little House on the Prairie in 1974. Known for his steady, loyal blacksmith character, Jeter brought warmth to the role over several seasons. His career spanned stage, film, and TV, with notable appearances in Cool Hand Luke, 1967, and The Sand Pebbles, 1966, along with guest spots on shows like Gunsmoke and MASH. Though he continued acting in both film and theater, his role as Dorfler remains his most remembered. Jeter passed away on March 4, 2007 at 85. Queenie Smith as Mrs. Amanda May Whipple. Queenie Smith, born on September 8, 1898, was 76 when she played Mrs. Amanda May Whipple on Little House on the Prairie in 1974. Known for her sharp humor, she made her mark as a tough, yet lovable character. Smith's career began in ballet with the Metropolitan Opera before transitioning to Broadway in the 1920s, with notable roles in Showboat and Sitting Pretty. She later appeared in films like The Great Rupert and TV shows such as The Waltons and The Love Boat. Beyond acting, Smith mentored young talent at the Hollywood Professional School. She worked until her death from cancer on August 5, 1978 at 79. Moses Gunn as Joe Kagan. Moses Gunn, born October 2, 1929, was 48 when he played Joe Kagan on Little House on the Prairie from 1977 to 1981. His character, a tough boxer-turned-farmer, showed a complex blend of strength and vulnerability. Gunn's career began on stage, where he earned praise for his roles in Shakespearean plays and won Obie Awards. His film career included memorable roles like Bumpy Jonas in Shaft and Booker T. Washington in Ragtime. Gunn's talent was undeniable, but his life was cut short when he passed away from asthma complications in 1993 at 64. Walker Edmiston as Dr. Moore. Walker Edmiston, born on February 6, 1926, was 51 years old when he played Dr. Moore on Little House on the Prairie in 1977. As Dr. Moore, Edmiston portrayed a caring and professional physician, often offering wisdom and support to the Ingalls family. Known for his versatility, Edmiston's career spanned television, film, and voice work. He was a staple in children's television, especially through his work on The Walker Edmiston Show and H.R. Pufnstuf. His voice could be heard as Ernie the Elf in Keebler commercials and as many characters in Adventures in Odyssey. Edmiston's career was marked by the way he blended live-action roles with voice acting. Tragically, he passed away from cancer on February 15, 2007, at the age of 81. Michael Landon as Charles Ingalls. Michael Landon, born Eugene Maurice Orowitz on October 31, 1936, was 38 when he began playing Charles Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie in 1974. Known for his warmth and strong family values, Landon became a beloved figure both on screen and off. Before Little House, he starred as Little Joe in Bonanza, and later found success in Highway to Heaven. His career took a personal turn when he battled pancreatic cancer, which he openly discussed with fans. Landon passed away on July 1, 1991, at 54, leaving behind a legacy of love and unforgettable roles. Bill Quinn as conductor. William Terrell Quinn, born on May 6, 1912, was 62 years old when he appeared as the conductor in Little House on the Prairie in 1974. His character, known for his calm demeanor and professional role, added a warm touch to the beloved series. Quinn's career spanned 7 decades, making appearances in over 150 films and TV shows, including The Birds, 1963, and The Twilight Zone, the movie, 1983. A seasoned character actor, he also played memorable roles on The Odd Couple and The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Quinn passed away on April 29, 1994, at 81 from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of diverse, enduring performances. John McLean as Caleb Fisher. John McLean, born January 24, 1918, was 56 years old when he portrayed Caleb Fisher in Little House on the Prairie in 1974. As Caleb, McLean played a character who is kind yet determined, navigating his personal and family struggles with quiet strength. His versatile acting career spanned decades, with notable roles in films such as My Fair Lady, 1964, and In Cold Blood, 1967, and TV appearances in Gunsmoke and The Virginian. Sadly, McLean passed away on April 16, 1994, in Woodland Hills, California, at the age of 76, after battling melanoma and Parkinson's disease. Dub Taylor as Houston Lamb. Dub Taylor, born on February 26, 1907, was 72 years old when he took on the role of Houston Lamb in Little House on the Prairie during the late 1970s and early 1980s. Houston Lamb, a character known for his gruff yet humorous demeanor, fit Taylor's persona perfectly, showcasing his charm and experience in the world of Westerns. Taylor's career spanned over 5 decades, with his most iconic roles coming in films like Bonnie and Clyde, 1967, and The Wild Bunch, 1969, where he cemented his place in Western cinema. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, he also made his mark on television, guest starring in shows like The Andy Griffith Show and The Range Rider. However, he passed away on October 3, 1994, at 87, due to a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy of countless memorable performances. John Zaremba as Judge Adams. John Zaremba, born on October 22, 1908, was 70 when he played Judge Adams in Little House on the Prairie. Known for his calm and fair portrayal of the character, Zaremba brought a unique authority to the role. He started his career as a journalist before transitioning to acting, with key roles in Ben Casey and The Time Tunnel. His portrayal of Dr. Raymond Swain in The Time Tunnel was a notable turning point in his career. Zaremba also became a well-known spokesman for Hills Brothers Coffee in the 70s and 80s. He passed away on December 15, 1986, at the age of 78, due to cancer, but his diverse contributions to television and film left a lasting impact. Ernest Borgnine as Jonathan. Ernest Borgnine, born on January 24, 1917, was 62 years old when he portrayed the character Jonathan in Little House on the Prairie. Jonathan, a kind-hearted, hard-working man, was a character who brought both strength and tenderness to the screen, contrasting with Borgnine's usual gruff roles. Borgnine's career began in the early 1950s, where he earned recognition for his role in From Here to Eternity, 1953, and later won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Marty in 1955. This role not only cemented his place in Hollywood, but also marked the start of a diverse career that spanned over 6 decades. Throughout his career, he also became a beloved television figure, starring in McHale's Navy and voicing Mermaid Man in SpongeBob SquarePants. Borgnine's life ended on July 8, 2012, when he passed away from renal failure at the age of 95 after undergoing surgery a month earlier. As we remember these talented actors from Little House on the Prairie, their legacies continue to live on through their unforgettable performances. They helped create a timeless show that still resonates with fans today. Which of these actors had the biggest impact on you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.